Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. All bye weeks now in the rearview mirror. We are full speed ahead in the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He loses the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. We'll pause after that first snap of the game. Going to need to adjust their game plan because that is their running back who's hurt and getting some help. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Great, set. No, top set. Hey, Silver.
Putting a receiver in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Connects with the open man downfield. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. From the red zone now. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Great, set. No touch.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Crowd left, get it. Crowd, no touch set. 63. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're going to face third down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jack Jones has got it. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Offense to the line for second down. Trying again, following the sack. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Need a conversion, and they're throwing for it. Firing one deep for the end zone. And it falls incomplete. The surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Hey, 73, 73.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Has him on the... Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And the Raiders get to it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
A couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously, out in Seattle. But how about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone. Trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Shotgun now on third down. This ball's cut by Bowers. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-0 lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Great.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Tiger Hornet. Crowd left Yeti.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Catch is made down. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And the Raiders get to it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Oh, boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end, too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find the...
They connect on the deep shot. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 20-zip lead. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
No touch, sir. No touch.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Crowd left Yeti. Hey, easy, 63, bad. No touch.
First down throwing for Hurts. Able to get it to Barkley. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And he makes the Hefco. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Another score here in this first quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They go play action here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. A couple yards there on second down, and now a long ways to go on third. Hurts setting up to throw. He's on the move. Finding Judy. And that will not be enough for a first down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's now on fourth down. On comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And the Raiders' drive is going to start deep on their own side of the field. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38.
70 Lions.
Now looking to throw. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Here we go, set.
Man in motion here.
Go.
2nd and 10 now. Flush down now to, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get 35 out of that one. And that's good for a Raiders first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Panther 11. Trap 60. Check go.
They'll throw on 1st. Escapes the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying getting it to Calvin Ridley. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Buys time, rolling right. This finds Evans, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Here's 2nd and 14. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
4th down. He takes the snap. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Offense up to the line fast. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd and long for him here. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders blowing them out now, 34-zip. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
No touch that.
Running back sent in motion.
No touch it.
On first down, Hurts. Judy there to grab it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Carl Vianney. Carl Vianney.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles working here. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Carl Vianney. No touch it.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
No touch.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. On the move, headed right. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. Braden Mann on the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And this one, touchdown inside the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They've got a man in motion. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pass caught by Ridley. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Here we go. Here we go. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19. Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Eagles. 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
Another throw coming on 2nd and 10. Caught, nice gain left side. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A gain they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20.
18. Rapper. 18. Take.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. Offense in the hurry up here. He's going deep. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Eagles will take possession. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Hurts now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 12-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
No touch, sir. No touch.
Another try following the sack. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Go Silver, ready? No touch.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Eagles are in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He takes it inside the opposing 40. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And they'll have a chance to run 1 play before time expires. Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll throw to begin this drive. Again, he's got room. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Returns looking good so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. And he can't take it all the way home, but it's on the doorstep, baby. That return goes out at the 7.
Hey, I know we all wanted to see him finish that score. His teammates certainly did as he was rolling down the field. But this offense will tip the cap and say thank you kindly and try to go finish the touchdown off themselves.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Working quickly here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's on the move. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. throwing from the gun here. Touchdown! 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Great, set. Foul left, Yanni. No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Great, set. Hey, 73. Call up Yanni. No touch.
First and 10, here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Second and 3. Dump off caught by his back. Still has some space inside the 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Working inside the red zone. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, first and 10.
60 bicep, 60 bicep.
They'll come out throwing. Got Evans, it's complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He'll get this to Tucker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Intended target there was Mike Evans, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He'll wind up and hit to deep right. He's got it inside the 10. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing on 2nd and 4. So this one goes against the offense. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Ready up.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. He'll throw it. This one's caught.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go now. Go.
Looking to the air here. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Come on. Set. Set, go.
Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Mike Evans with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead.
Eagles 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
No toss it.
From the pistol, Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
73. 73. Hey. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Raiders get to it! And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown! Raiders grow their lead off the turnover. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders tack on 7 more to their lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Good, set. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Good, set. No touch.
Hurts looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd down.
No touch, set. No touch.
Throwing here, Hurts. He has the 1st over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st.
Hey, 73. No touch.
Hurts. Connection made to Judy. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the 1st. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
63. Hey, 73. No touch.
On 1st down, Hurts. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Good, set. Tiger Hornet. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Hurts throwing again. He puts everything behind this one. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
No touch.
From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Crowd up, Yeti. Great. Set. Hey. No touch.
Here's Hurts. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Miami. Hey, easy. 63, bang. No touch.
Back to throw, Hurts. Forced out to his right. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Eagles making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Throwing now off play action. Complete over the middle. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the... Brought in, inside the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
19 Lions.
1st down from the red zone. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing it again here. Complete here to Bowers. Has some room to work. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders are running them out of the building. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I got to ask you, the former QB, is this a point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, Carl up Yeti. Carl up Yeti. Carl up Yeti. Hey. Carl up Yeti. Carl up Yeti. No touch.
Back now, pressure on its way. And they pick him off again. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick-6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders continue adding on to that lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Good. Set. No touch.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Hey. 73. No touch.
Hurts setting up to throw. This finds Smith. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Go Silver, ready? No touch.
Now Hurts. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
No touch.
2nd and 8. Taken in by Smith. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Alpha. No touch.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. That one's complete, right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Yeti, Yeti. '73. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got Smith. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Alpha. No touch.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Hey. Hey, Silver. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with 4th and short.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Great. 63. No touch.
On 4th down, Hurts. That does it. It's intercepted, and that is the record. DJ Turner comes up with it. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
Launches one deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He's trying to go deep again. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, you're looking at a huge gain.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He's trying another one deep. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this first down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Back to throw. He's on the move. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. A play fake now Hurts to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one.